Chief Justice John Roberts sat alone in his dimly lit study, the flickering glow of a desk lamp casting long shadows across the room. A man known for his poise, his command of the law, and his influence over the highest court in the land, Roberts had weathered countless storms. But this was different. The television in the corner of his office buzzed with breaking news. The banner on the screen flashed ominously. Trump unveils secret judicial network, Roberts at the center. His hands gripped the leather armrest of his chair as the president's voice boomed through the speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is out. The highest court in our country, the one that's supposed to be fair, neutral, untouchable, has been compromised. And guess who's at the center? Chief Justice John Roberts. He has been playing both sides for decades, ruling from the shadows, protecting his interests and those of his friends. Roberts exhaled slowly, his mind racing. The accusations were out in the open now. The web of secrecy he had meticulously maintained was unraveling, thread by thread. Days earlier, Washington, D.C. was always a city of secrets. Behind every ruling, every policy, every decision made in the marble halls of power, there were whispers, deals struck in silence, alliances formed in the dark. Most of these remained buried, unseen by the public. But some, once unearthed, could shake the nation to its core. For years, rumors had swirled about a clandestine group operating within the judicial system, an elite network of legal minds, political power players, and financial kingpins who wielded influence far beyond the public eye. Their purpose? To shape the course of American law, not in the name of justice, but in the interest of those who held the real power. At the center of it all was John Roberts, a man of unwavering composure in public, yet behind closed doors, a key player in a high-stakes game few even knew existed. The network was not just a collection of old friends from law school. It was a machine carefully engineered over decades. Judges, attorneys, corporate lobbyists, people who ensured that no matter who sat in the White House, the real decisions were made elsewhere. It operated under many names, its meetings disguised as harmless legal gatherings, its influence hidden behind procedural rhetoric. It wasn't until a single piece of evidence surfaced, a misstep by one of the group's lower operatives, that everything began to unravel. A leaked document, sent to the wrong recipient, landed in the hands of someone who wasn't supposed to see it. That someone was an independent journalist, long dismissed as a conspiracy theorist. But when he followed the trail, the connections became undeniable. The document outlined key rulings Roberts had allegedly manipulated, not for justice, but for maintaining control. The journalist had two choices: publish immediately, risking suppression, or take it straight to the one man who thrived on exposing the system, Donald Trump. And Trump, never one to shy away from a fight, took it straight to the people. Present day, the fallout. The White House press room was packed as the president laid it all bare. "We have a justice system that is supposed to work for the American people," Trump said, waving the stack of documents in his hand. "But instead, we have an elite few deciding how the law applies to you while protecting themselves. They rule in favor of the establishment, they protect the powerful, and they silence the rest of us." The backlash was immediate. Some called for Roberts' resignation, demanding a full-scale investigation into the judiciary. Others dismissed it as a political maneuver, a desperate attempt to delegitimize the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, inside his study, Roberts knew that no matter what came next, whether the accusations were proven or buried, his name would never be the same again. The world now looked at him not as the Chief Justice of the United States, but as the man whose secrets had been exposed. And Washington, a city built on power and deception, would never forget.